name is Mackenzie. I'm 21 years old. I've been working for Superburger for going on 3 years now. Superburger itself has been here for 40, 50 years now. The building itself started out as a car dealership in the 70s and was bought by a Macedonian gentleman and converted into a burger joint. So it was originally just the main building where the kitchen is, and then it had a glass add-on put onto it, and then the streetcar was added in the early 90s, late 80s. The streetcar itself is a 1930s streetcar used by the Toronto Transit Company, and then it was decommissioned in the 80s, bought in 84 and installed in 85. It's been used at Superburger as a restaurant seating area. It's gotten a lot of popularity because most of the Toronto cottage traffic travels up through this direction, so they like to see the old streetcars because they rode to school on them and all kinds of stuff like that. Because we've been around so long, there's been a lot of older generations coming up with their children, well, not even older generations, more like middle-aged generations coming up with their children and introducing them to the streetcar. So Superburger is just your standard burger joint. It serves a couple different types of burgers. The fries are delicious. The onion rings are absolutely delicious. The ownership changed in 2000 and was taken over by a Korean couple, and they've been running it since then. But I believe the lease is up now, and the business is now moving back to the original owner's family. I believe his nephew's going to be taking over. It was retrofitted in, I guess it was 84 when it was bought, because it wasn't installed for a year later. It was just suited out to be a seating area for people. The seat design has changed every now and then because they've replaced the vinyl after so many years. It's been painted a couple of times. The original streetcar outside is the same. I'm not sure when the Coca-Cola sign got put on top of it, but that was probably added on afterward as well. Yeah, not a whole lot to tell. Just it really hasn't changed a whole lot since it was added in the mid-80s. It depends on the season. Superburger is very busy during the summer, but not typically busy during the winter. So depending on when the building closes and how many staff are on hand, it just depends on how many people we have and are able to spare from cooking and cleaning at the same time. So currently we typically try and close the streetcar around 8 o'clock. But that's subject to change depending on how late we're willing to stay open and how busy it seems like it's going to be. It's kind of a fluid closing time. The original building from the 70s and the streetcar are, well, I can't say anything for certain, I just work here. But there's a good chance that none of them are going to be around unless they decide to retrofit the streetcar because it's getting pretty old. Hopefully the Superburger will be able to keep going, even though the streetcar might have to be taken out.